What happened to Adebayo wasn't new. It's the kind of fear I've heard in friends' voices, seen in colleagues' eyes, felt in public spaces, a restaurant, a street corner, a bus stop. That's why the scene stayed with me. It wasn't just storytelling, it was reality staring back at me. And it hit home. What if the Nazis actually won World War II? In Peacemaker Season 2, we get a chilling glimpse of exactly that, an alternate Earth where everything looks perfect on the surface. Peacemaker's father is alive, his brother never died, Harcourt is deeply in love with him, and he's a hero celebrated by all. Sounds like a dream, right? But here's the nightmare. Beneath that shiny surface lies a world ruled by Nazi America, a society where hate is the law and diversity doesn't exist. Today, we're breaking down why this scene is so terrifying, why it's not so far-fetched, and what it really means for Peacemaker and his team. Let's dive in. When Season 2 begins, Chris Smith wakes up in the dead of night. Eagly is restless, snow lies outside, and he can't find his pants. He slips into what he calls his secret quantum dimension, the hidden room where he stores all of his Peacemaker gear. But something inside draws him forward. Eagly pecks a strange door. Chris pushes through, and what he finds makes his jaw drop. There, a massive house is his father, Robert Patrick, alive and seemingly kind. His brother, too, breathing. And in this world, Chris isn't a broken, misfit vigilante. He and Harcourt are a couple. He's a celebrated hero, part of a family team of superheroes known here as the Top Trio. All of his greatest pains in his own world, a dead brother, a hateful father, a fractured public image, none of it exists here. At first glance, it's everything Chris ever wanted. But even as the house is lit and the trophies sparkle, subtle signs begin to whisper a darker truth. This world is too white. The public seems eerily uniform. No people of color in the streets, no faces unlike his own. And Harcourt, glowing in adoration, is she really in love or conditioned to be? This is not just a better world. Underneath the facade lies a system built on erasure, control, and terror. This alternate Earth is Earth X, a world where the Nazis won, where whiteness is law. And it's precisely in this moment when perfection seems real that the cracks begin to split open. Adebayo decides to explore the neighborhood, hoping to breathe, to feel something real. At first, it's weirdly quiet. People stop and stare, faces folding into shock and disgust. She offers a friendly hi to a woman passing by. The woman recoils, bolts inside, and immediately starts alerting others. Before Adebayo can react, a car screeches up. Keith slams on the brakes, leans out and screams, "What got out? I'm black!" That single line detonates everything. Neighbors pour into the street, fury on their faces, and a mob forms. Angry shouts, phones recording. Adebayo runs for her life as the crowd gives chase. What looked like a perfect world turns into a hunting round in seconds. Meanwhile, Peacemaker and Prime Harcourt, that's the real Harcourt, are starting to realize this is not a normal Earth, but a Nazi Earth. Harcourt notices something deeply off. No people of color, not a single person of color in the streets, in the shops, even at the office. Chris also checks a seemingly normal American flag, but instead of stars, there's a swastika. Here's why this is terrifying. This isn't some chaotic dystopia with ruins and rebels. This is a fully normalized Nazi America, a place where hate isn't just tolerated, it's law. On the surface, everything looks perfect. Clean neighborhoods, smiling families, patriotic flags, but it's all built on systemic genocide, hidden beneath the normal. History here has been completely whitewashed. Children grow up never seeing diversity, never even learning it existed. Just like Nazi Germany rewrote history through propaganda, or how Jim Crow laws tried to erase black achievement, this America teaches its people that oppression is the natural order. Evil isn't seen as evil, it's seen as normal. Now imagine in Adebayo's perspective. She isn't just a visitor, she's the only person of color in an entire nation designed to erase her existence. Every stare, every whisper, every street corner screams danger. It's not random hate, it's a whole society aligned against her. And that's the horror of this alternate Earth. It's not chaos, it's order. Order built on erasure. James Gunn doesn't just drop us into Earth X to shock us, he's using it as satire, a magnifying glass on how toxic nationalism hides in plain sight. In interviews, Gunn says Earth X was inspired by The Man in the High Castle more than comics, a world where hate isn't just fringe, it's law. It's a warning. Societies can normalize hate so slowly that people stop seeing the cracks. Peacemaker himself is blind at first. He loves the idea of this perfect world, reunited with family, beloved by all, but the truth is ugly. He doesn't notice there are no people of color until Harcourt points it out. Gunna said Peacemaker's narcissism and self-absorption are part of why he overlooks what everyone else sees. So the theme isn't just what if Nazis won, it's what if everything looked perfect and you didn't notice the perfection was built on erasure, fear, and control. Peacemaker's journey becomes about realizing that perfection can mask the worst truths. That being loved, being a hero, being celebrated doesn't necessarily mean you're on the right side of justice. And that realization, it's brutal, but it's the heart of what this show is warning us about. Tell me what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching. I'm out.